Lucia at La Tavola in Waterbury, and happy 4th of July.
We're here at Veterans Memorial Skate Rink in West Hartford.
It's Lucia at Stone Age Rock Gym in Manchester. Did I mention I was scared of heights?
There is so much going on today. 500,000 people will be spectating right here, 30,000 runners. It was started by Ian and Gino, two former U.S. Marines, and they wanted to help spread awareness about depression and PTSD because they suffered from PTSD, especially Ian after he returned home from the war. And what he did to help solve that was to hug a lot of people. So they've come to South by Southwest to give out hugs, lots of free hugs. They're right here behind me. Wolf, her dad Justin, her mom Katie, well, we've met before, and Griffin, right? And Wolf, how old are you, Wolf? 4? Wolf is 4 years old, and she is just the most precious thing.
So what is the secret to living long? Well, I'm here at the Ponte Landolfo Club to find the answer to the Italian fountain of youth. Maybe it's this.
As an Emmy-nominated storyteller and journalist, you may know me as that, but I'm also a licensed clinical mental health expert. And I love exploring the ways that we can all be our best self from the mind down.
Simple and real life stories and solutions to help you live life well in all 6 dimensions of wellness so that you don't have to miss out on living life and feeling good about yourself.
One of my areas of specialization is something called psychoneuroimmunology, which is the connection between your mind and your gut.
Anxiety has increased over 400% in the last few years.
We actually have more neurons in our gut than we do in our brain. There's 3 types of attachment styles in something called attachment theory. So the first is know your character and know your values, and I'll expand upon these. Okay. The second is know your non-negotiables. Okay. You can get distracted online by a picture or you meet someone, and if you forget your worth, if you forget like, I don't need to settle for someone who doesn't have the character and values I want or doesn't have these non-negotiables, then you can get really distracted, especially online. Today's topic, which is self-care. So this is a good topic. Self-care after a breakup, specifically, how we can take care of ourselves after a breakup and different things we can do to nurture ourselves through a breakup, regardless if it was 2 weeks or 2 years or 20 years.
Need some peace in your life? You should know the color that'll help get you there. Did you know that 8 out of 10 Americans are stressed out at work, and the other 2 are probably lying?
Who said laying down's bad for you? You should know the way to do it that makes you healthier.
So you know that term retail therapy? Well, you should know it actually works.
So let's say you have a hockey game and you get nervous, or you're recording your podcast and you get nervous. You can have stress around that. Anxiety and anxiety disorders are internal events. So it doesn't matter if the podcast ends, you still have anxiety internally, right? It's caused by your mind, not by an external event. People are hurting. And they're hurting for a variety of reasons that we, address spiritually, mentally, emotionally, economically. And if we don't have something to turn to, if we don't have those positive things to turn to, we turn to something that's going to light up that circuit board I was talking about earlier. You have OCD. So OCD presents in a lot of ways. One of the other ways it presents is intrusive thoughts. How do we stay grateful even when things aren't going our way? The small things and the big things. And back to what we were talking about earlier, changing our thoughts and rewiring our brain. Gratitude is proven to rewire your brain for positivity. There's just so much that we get from food. It's like a connection and also nourishing. So basil is actually one of the most anti-inflammatory foods you can eat, and it also tastes great on pizza. Chocolate has so many mental health benefits, so many benefits for your mind. So this cheese in this pizza has something in it that actually helps you feel happier. So not only does pizza taste good, but it
helps you become a happier person.